So I have no idea. This is going to be shocking, but I have no idea which characters are going to be in Injustice 3 whenever that game gets. I mean, first they have to confirm that the game ever exists, which you know it's going to happen. So it's more like making an announcement. So we don't know, like they just announced Mortal Kombat 11. That's really cool. I'm more of an Injustice person, but I know I love Mortal Kombat, and like they're really close. But if I had to pick one, it'd be Injustice probably. Then again, I don't really know. My opinions change, and it's kind of already changing to where I'd probably have a hard time picking. So just without that, we're gonna go back to what I was saying. Injustice 3. If they continue having the gear system, which is a really cool system, so I hope so, but it's not a necessary thing. But if they go back to having the gear system in Injustice 3, or just don't change it, I guess is the proper terms, I think they should have more premiere skins. Like, premiere skins, so like, I'm freaking retarded, I'm sorry. I think they should have, like, premiere skins based on the TV and movie counterparts of each character. So, like, for the Flash, you have, the ARROWVERSE version. For the Reverse Flash, you have the ARROWVERSE version. Now, it would be kind of weird to have two Reverse Flashes, but they've already done that, basically, with Reverse Flash Alternate. Not the same thing, I know. But whatever. Also, I think if they have a Reverse Flash, I don't know if they'll have, like, Tom Cavanaugh or, what was that other dude's name? Matt Ledger, I think. I prefer the Matt Ledger version of, the Reverse Flash. That being said, though, Tom Cavanaugh does a great job, too, so hard to pick. But, in fact, honestly, during, the 100th episode of The Flash, I really wanted to see the Matt Ledger version. But I guess it didn't make sense chronologically speaking. So. But, I do like the Matt Ledger version. Again, I don't even know if that's his name. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know. So, whatever the other version of him is, I really like that one. Like, yeah, it's the same character, but I just like the performance of the Matt Ledger version. I also think they should do something to change this is a tangent for another time, so let's go on with something else. But like the Green Arrow, dude, okay, so the reason I call these premiere skins is because it changes the dialogue and stuff. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but we had or it just changes the dialogue, and my cats are going around destroying shit. I don't know if you heard all that banging, but that was my cats. They're racing each other, and then they're knocking shit down. Look, the guilty party. Anyways, without getting into too many tangents, having the Green Arrow, the TV counterpart, and also with the new dialogue system, like with the interactions, because Mortal Kombat 9 had these generic intros, Injustice had the same thing, but then the new interactions with all of the characters and stuff, you see that these it's a really great opportunity, I think, to have just some really cool interactions. So, like, maybe the, Also, I think that having these premiere skins isn't really a great idea if you can't get the actors to come back for them. But having, like, the ARROWVERSE Flash talking to just, like, the regular Green Arrow, he'd be like, you seem, different. And then, something like, yeah, well, so do you. You know? Or maybe something along the lines of, like, I always thought you were the brooding type. And then, it's like, yeah, well, maybe that's for the better. Maybe other people don't seem to appreciate my wit. You know, something like that. And just, you know, have characters come back. Because, Earth 1 Laurel Lance, I like way better than Earth 2. But she dead, and Injustice not being canon to begin with, they can just fix all that. Like, they can have Earth 1 Laurel Lance from the ARROWVERSE. She goes up to the Green Arrow and's like, this whole multiverse thing is really weird. Because, I don't think she was familiar with the Arrowverse. I don't think she was familiar with the multiverse whatsoever. She never seemed to do anything with that information. And I don't even think... Dude, when she died, I don't even think the Flash was familiar with the multiverse. It was just something that he heard about at one point, I think, so... Because, dude... The only time the multiverse ever came into effect was after Black Canary died, because I think one of the first real bad guys from Earth 2 that we saw in The Flash was Black Siren. Now known as, just Laurel. She kind of quit being a metahuman. Or, you can't stop being a metahuman. It's like you just can't stop, being an ex-con. You don't just stop doing that. But, I don't know. You know, she quit being a vigilante. So, sorry, my eyes are really sensitive right now. I don't know what's going on. Everything's bright. But, yep. So, they, I'm just really getting over a sickness now. So I've been coughing a lot. Everyone in the house got sick, except thankfully for Zach, because he already went and got into a coma earlier this year. Not even earlier this year. I uploaded videos. It was October. I uploaded videos in December, so. But it was October when he started getting sick. Gotta upload videos now. Well, it's happening again. I'm just gonna open this Coke. I just got blasted with a bunch of air. Oh, I hate this. So, my phone got wet. That's gonna be sticky. BRB. But having all these premiere skins and stuff will be really great opportunities to bring back versions of characters we haven't seen in a while. Because it's not canon anyways. So you can get the Green Arrow from Season 4. And then you can get the Flash from Season 5. Ooh, they need to have Nora as a playable character in the next game, though. But she's not in the comics, so I'll have to get a different version of her, I guess. I mean, there's, in the New 52, they had a version of Nora Allen, but really the only similarity is her name. She's not even a metahuman, I don't think. Don't take my word for this or anything. I'm not trying to pass anything off as fact. I do know that Nora is in the comic. Or a girl named Nora Allen is in the comics, but it's not even... She's not even related to Iris. Barry is not with Iris in that comic. So... But, okay, so having these permissions would be a great way to have characters, a couple of older versions of these Arrowverse characters to come back. Like, okay, so for instance, we can have Harry come back, because Harry is no longer as smart. We can have, Season 4 Green Arrow, Season 5 Flash. And then I really want to see Nora in the... Okay, wait, I've already passed this part of my conversation. I had a mental reset there for a second. Nora... Like, that's not the Nora from the show at all. And... Yeah. I also think, the Trigger Twins could be really cool characters. I've seen a lot of them in, after that crossover came out. Because, like, that wasn't the actual trick. Like, there was no similarity there to the crossover version, because the crossover version of the Trigger Twins was just Barry and Oliver as those guys. It wasn't at all... it wasn't, like, at all... They didn't even have the same personality. They didn't have the same... They had a similar outfit, I think. But they did be kind of cool. So, yeah. See ya.